TM Klein Sons is a honey producer and specialty jar distributor located in Swan Creek Township. The company has been experiencing growth in its glass distribution business and subsequently erected a 4,608 square foot building and purchased new equipment. The total investment, $225,000. 4 jobs were created. HJV Equipment is a Canadian company that has opened its first U.S. operation in the former John Deere dealer facility in Chesaning Township. The company invested approximately $100,000 in the 22,000 square foot facility in building improvements and in equipment. HJV expects to hire 8 employees and potentially add manufacturing to the site.
Medical device and technology is an emerging industry sector. Saginaw County continues to be the source for medical advancement. Amigo Mobility International Incorporated is a Bridgeport Charter Township-based manufacturer of mobility equipment. The company added 10,000 square feet and new equipment. The company invested more than $750,000 and created 4 new jobs as a direct result of the expansion. Dow Corning Corporation invested $1.16 million in its health industries materials site in Thomas Township. The project includes construction of a nitrogen pipeline between Hemlock Semiconductor Corporation and HIMS, eliminating the need for tanker deliveries. This is the 3rd recent investment at HIMS, totaling nearly $11 million. HIMS is the only Dow Corning site dedicated to supplying products to the healthcare industry. Orchid Unique Orthopedic Solutions is a single-source manufacturer of surgical cutting accessories, instruments, and implants. The company recently invested $19 million to consolidate operations and expand its facility in Bridgeport Charter Township. The investment doubles the size of the Bridgeport location and eventually will create 150 jobs.
The emerging solar sector is the source of tremendous economic growth for Saginaw County and the Great Lakes Bay. The following investments were made in direct support of the solar industry. ITC Transmission invested $25 million to increase the reliability of the area's electrical service. The company received site plan approval for a new transmission station and electrical lines in Richland Township that will serve development at Hemlock Semiconductor Corporation, a Dow Corning joint venture in nearby Thomas Township. John E. Green Company invested over $500,000 in new equipment purchases and built an addition to its City of Zilwaukee building. The company added over 6,000 square feet of additional manufacturing space due to the increase in HSC contracts, with 14 jobs being created. R&R Ready Mix Incorporated, based in Hemlock, is expanding and growing due to the expansion taking place at HSC, its primary customer. The company demolished old facilities and erected a new, state-of-the-art facility. R&R invested nearly $1.7 million and will hire 3 additional workers. Delta Steel Incorporated is adding 2,000 square feet to its facilities in order to accommodate new equipment purchases. The company manufactures structural steel beams, and the expansion was needed to make larger beams, primarily due to the expansion at HSC. Delta Steel will invest nearly $500,000 and 2 jobs will be created.
More than $1 billion was directly invested in the solar industry in 2008. Companies such as Hemlock Semiconductor, Dow Corning Corporation, and the Dow Chemical Company are the source of raw materials and technology that drives the solar industry. Dow Corning Corporation recently demonstrated its commitment to drive solar power innovations. The company opened a Solar Solutions Application Center in Freeland, Michigan, to collaborate with customers to develop, evaluate, and pilot materials solutions used to manufacture solar panels.
I think the great thing about this application center is that it is at industrial scale. So this is an equipment that is very, very similar or almost identical to what they would actually use in their facility.
The 27,000 square feet state-of-the-art facility represents an investment of more than $3 million and includes a laboratory, pilot equipment, and testing facilities. A team of engineers and scientists will staff the facility, which is designed to be expanded as needed to meet the needs of the growing solar and photovoltaic industry.
So we think that what we can bring to the table is that those people that team up with Dow Corning and can leverage our technology base in addition to theirs could be more successful than their competitors.
Dow Corning also announced the location of a new development that will produce high-purity monosilane, a specialty gas used to manufacture thin-film solar cells and liquid crystal displays, LCDs.
This new site will be located in Hemlock, adjacent to the Hemlock Semiconductor site, and just a stone's throw away from Dow Corning's healthcare industry site.
The future for solar is brilliant. It's going to be brilliant for you and brilliant for us, and we can help you invent that future.
In early 2008, Hemlock Semiconductor Corporation, a Dow Corning joint venture, continued its investment in Saginaw County by leasing the former Thompson Boat Building in the village of St. Charles. HSC is using the 100,000 square foot facility for warehousing operations. The facility had been vacant for several years and is a welcome addition to St. Charles. In December 2008, Hemlock Semiconductor announced an investment of up to $1 billion and 300 new permanent jobs and 800 construction jobs.
Right now, about a third of all the silicon used in manufacturing solar panels and electronic devices worldwide is supplied from Hemlock Semiconductor. The demand in solar applications alone continues to grow at 30 to 40% per year. This is a huge opportunity for Hemlock Semiconductor, and we are thrilled to be a global leader in this renewable energy revolution.
The expansion will add up to 13,000 metric tons of capacity and is expected to begin supplying polysilicon in 2011. While most of the polycrystalline is expected to serve the solar industry, the site will have the capability to manufacture ultra-pure silicon for the electronics industry.
Dow Corning and HSC are driven by exceptional people, delivering high-tech materials critical to today's electronics industry and essential to bringing solar energy to everyone, everywhere.
The incentive package included mega tax credits valued at $10.3 million, personal property, real property, and state education tax abatements. The project will also receive energy credits, nearly $6.8 million in infrastructure improvements, up to $1.2 million in MDOT road improvements, $190,000 in job training funds, and anchor zone designation.
New construction is always exciting. Our investments will make a tremendous impact on our communities. We are helping invent the future, a future that is very bright.
Proud of who we are? No question. Elated about expanding? Absolutely.
In 2008, Saginaw Future worked with 30 companies that invested more than $1.1 billion and created and retained 2,254 jobs. Thanks to all of the businesses that chose to locate at the source.